Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed dinner and getting to know those around you. It sounds like some are still getting to know those around them. That's okay. In this year's edition of American Bloom, we have 40 communities of all sizes and geographic regions. Our smallest community, Echo, Oregon, has 705 residents. And our largest, Lexington, Kentucky, has over 300,000. We have communities from the north, south, east, west, and Midwest. I always laugh when that's redundant, Laura.
I wrote that. I'm from the Midwest.
And there are 23 states represented this year, so that's a big plus as well. Now, American Bloom is a strong organization because of you and the positive things that you're doing in your respective towns. Well, the Community Champion Award recognizes an individual who exemplifies community leadership through actions that reflect the mission of American Bloom. Now, the actual award won't be announced until Saturday night, but we want to recognize the nominees this evening. So this summer, we issued a call for nominations to all communities that have ever been in the AIB program, asking for nominations of people for the Community of Champions Award. Well, we had more nominations than ever before, 23 total. And that's a testament, of course, to the wonderful people that are involved in AIB towns across America. So here's how we're going to do this. Katie is going to come back up. I'm going to invite her back up to the stage on this side over here. And actually, if you'll stand in front of the stage right there, or is this going to be on stage?
On the stage.
Okay, you can be on stage.
On the stage for this part.
As each nominee's name is called, please come to the stage to receive your plaque from Katie, and then exit to the stage to go to the photo area we have over here. How about that nice little photo backdrop this year? That's awesome. So you're going to go over there to get your picture taken. And all right, while each nominee is coming up to the podium, we're going to give a short statement about what people have said about them as far as their nomination for Community of Champions. So Laura, kick us off.
All right, so Charlie, you can head on over to the photo area.
Okay.
All right.
That's a plus. You get your picture taken with me. That's awesome.
Or the plus is you get to listen to me for the next several minutes. So, all right. So Libby's going to hand the plaques to Katie, who's then going to give it to each of our nominees. Congratulations to everyone who is nominated for this prestigious award. We're going to start with Mark Aronian of Holland, Massachusetts. All right. Mark exemplifies the spirit of a true community champion. Come on up, Mark. He has an innate ability to nurture not only plants, but also people. Nurture plants and people. Well done. So he is renowned for his dedication to his community, and he's an advocate for people's interests. That's Mark from Holliston. Diane Berry of Echo, Oregon. She's come a long way. Diane does it all. Her enthusiasm is contagious. She is a tireless worker for the good of her community, and anyone who gets to know her and sees what she has accomplished will shake their head in awe. Congratulations. Sally Bachledge of Washington, Missouri. Sally is an extremely good listener, and I know that for a fact. She's a trusted teacher and a friend who can lead a group. She is a model in values, work ethic, and selfless service. Washington blooms more beautifully because of Sally's talents, contagious energy, and spirit. Kim Canaday of Gallipolis, Ohio. Kim is always working at new ways to make Gallipolis a better place to live, work, and play. Her enthusiasm is the inspiration that drives Gallipolis in Bloom to expand and improve each year. Kim. Henry Cespedes of Calabasas, California. Henry's been an extremely involved member of that community for almost 25 years. Henry continues his tireless efforts, including participating in community events like planting trees with children and members of the community. Congratulations.
I'm slow on the draw here. Congratulations. This is Henry.
Carol Elliott of Hendersonville, North Carolina. Carol is the heart and soul of America in Bloom in our county. Unfortunately, Carol could not be here this evening. Warren Goldie of Lewis, Delaware. Warren has inspired and nurtured his entire community to develop, appreciate, and enhance the beauty that gardens and plantings provide. His talent and knowledge for the art of gardening and the passionate example that he sets has been an inspiration for everyone in Lewis, Delaware. Walter Heath of Morro Bay, California. Walter is tireless in pushing projects forward so they make a change. His enthusiasm is contagious. His incredible organizational skills, combined with his excitement for the program, has touched the lives of many. Walter is constantly looking for new and exciting ways to bring together people who love their little beach community. Mary Hertel of Arroyo Grande, California. Arroyo Grande's largest projects over the years have been designed and inspired by Mary. Volunteers enjoy working with Mary since she is both knowledgeable and cheerful. That's a lesson to everybody, knowledgeable and cheerful. Ellis Buddy Hooks of Tarboro, North Carolina. Buddy willingly does everything he is asked to do, does not complain, just gets out there and gets the job done. Jill Hunter of Saratoga, California. I know Jill's here.
She is.
All right, there we go. Jill devotes endless hours to organizing the weekly watering, organizing of plantings, and working with the city to beautify that community. She encourages all with her style of leadership, which allows everyone to express their creativity in their plantings. Congratulations, Jill.
This is Joe. She's going to stay down here.
Tim Cant of Fairhope, Alabama. Mayor Cant has played a critical role in building the reputation Fairhope now proudly holds as a picturesque, idyllic southern community, bursting not only with bountiful blooms, but civic pride. He is famously quoted as saying, and I love this, "The flowers must be watered today, the pothole can be patched tomorrow." I'm going to let that one sink in a little bit for you mayors. All right, Carrie Kelly of Estes Park, Colorado. Carrie has been the driving force behind community and staff involvement in America in Bloom program, facilitating all of the hard work to create the beauty that the residents and visitors to the community have come to enjoy. Congratulations, Carrie. Emily Larson of Warrenville, Illinois. Emily is a terrific volunteer. She is not only just a volunteer leader, she is immersed in volunteerism. She offers to help with almost anything that comes along. She has the biggest heart, is the best listener, and is always available to help, and is considered by many to be such a good friend.
And she has a great green shirt.
Tim Mullery of Combined Locks, Wisconsin. Tim was born and raised in the village of Combined Locks, so it's no wonder that the essence of the village runs through his veins. He played in our parks, he biked in our streets, he played baseball in our recreation program. He has become Combined Lock's greatest advocate, visionary, and cheerleader.
Yay. I didn't know I was going to champ. Congratulations.
Stephen Patagus of Winter Park, Florida. Some of you know Stephen, he's a judge, but his community recognized him as a community champion nominee. Stephen has been a force for the beautification and environmental conservation of his community. Winter Park is by far a better place because of the leadership of Stephen. We are honored to have him as our friend, our colleague, and our citizen advocate. Bridget Pooley of Edmonston, Maryland. Bridget is the driving force behind the Green Team and Edmonston in Bloom. Under her direction, the team initiated a community garden effort, forged a relationship with the county to create a solar energy cooperative, and was instrumental in obtaining Tree City USA status in 2015. Bridget keeps Edmonston at the forefront of sustainability. Shelley Pulver. Shelley is an avid gardener, unflappable leader, doer, and overall creative soul. She is the leader, the heart, and the soul of the local America in Bloom effort. She is fearless, inspiring, and audacious. She single-handedly helped to ignite a dormant sense of pride in this sleepy small village. Paul Seligson of Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, Paul cannot be here, but he is the most influential and hardworking of community champions in that town of Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. Mary Jo Slater of Belpre, Ohio. Thanks to Mary Jo's direction, the local Girl Scouts have been actively involved in the community's beautification efforts. Through this process, the Scouts have developed leadership skills in managing their projects, meeting deadlines, and working as a team. Mary Jo is a volunteer extraordinaire. Bob Vetter of Venice, Florida. Bob personifies the presence and the energy of a community leader. His enthusiasm and passion for enhancing the beauty of Venice is intoxicating. His leadership has elevated Venice's appreciation of natural beauty, vegetative enhancement, innovative flower and landscaping design, and the pride of collective achievement in public beautification projects. Isabel Yates of Lexington, Kentucky. All right. Now listen to this one, because the mayor calls 90-year-old, he gave your age, 90-year-old Isabel Yates the first lady of all things Lexington. Her decades of amazing productivity in civic beautification, environmental improvement, and in preserving Lexington's history is the perfect reflection of America in Bloom's mission and its Community Champion Award. And Steve Zweep of Holland, Michigan. Greenhouses grow more than plants. They can ignite a lifelong passion for life, for hope, and for a better world. Such is the case in the life of Steve. With Steve's tenacious vision, Holland has come together to appreciate and renew its investment in the town we call home. Steve has kept finding ways to go beyond the unusual, to motivate the casual, and to achieve the phenomenal. He's our community champion. So after all that, we're not going to announce the winner until Saturday night. The winner is going to receive on Saturday night a beautiful award, and for the first time, we're going to give a medal to the winner. But this award was created in 2009, so we've had 6 other community champions who never got that really cool medal. So we're fortunate to have 4 of the past 6 winners here, and they didn't know that, but they're going to get medals tonight. So when I call their name, will they please come forward to get their medal? In 2009, our very first winner was Rick Webb of Logan, Ohio. The 2010 winner was Bob Lund of Arroyo Grande, California. The 2011 winner was Vivian Lund of Warrenville, Illinois. The 2012 winner was Marilyn Hefner of Fayetteville, Arkansas. The 2013 winner, Beverly Dunkel of Gallipolis, Ohio. And last year's winner was Nancy Chenault of Castle Rock, Washington.
Yay, there they are.
All right. So while they're exiting the stage, I do want to remind you that the silent auction bidding is still going on, and it will end shortly after tonight's program. We take credit card. Okay, so while we're doing some pictures, we'll move on. Last year, American Bloom partnered with the CN Railway to launch the Eco Connections from the Ground Up Community Greening Projects grant program. 4 cities last year and 6 cities this year that are along the CN Railway, they were awarded grants for up to $25,000 each to create sustainable community greening and beautification projects. And the winners of those 10 awards were shown on the screen. Again. And I'm going to keep moving since Charlie's busy. I just love to read the script. All right. So let's have some more fun. Let's present some surprise awards. We're giving away awards right now, all right? All right. To help present the awards tonight is Jack Klassen, the chair of the National Awards Program. Welcome, Jack. We'll give that to the sponsor. Okay.
Thanks, Mom, or Dad. Well, as Charlie mentioned, we've been involved with American Bloom for 14 years, and on our 10th anniversary, we thought we would try something new. And we created 10 special awards. We did not know how this would turn out, if they would be popular, if people would like to see them continued, but that certainly seemed to be the case. The community feedback was that we should continue with these 10 surprise special awards and keep the same format. And that format was that the judges would nominate different communities. And this was a surprise, of course, to the communities that were not aware of this. And the awards would change each year. And we had an independent committee of non-judges that made the selections. And these are very, very competitive because every community across all of America in Bloom is eligible to win one of these special awards. We greatly appreciate our sponsors, of course, all of our sponsors, and especially the sponsors for the special awards. The format will be changed slightly this year, as I will announce the top 3 finalists in each category, and then announce the winner. As the community members walk toward the stage, I will tell about their efforts. The 10 awards will be spread out over the next few days. There will be 2 tonight, 4 tomorrow morning, and then 4 more on Saturday morning. So bring everyone up to receive the award. We'll take a photo, and then please have one person speak for a few seconds. So here we go for our 2 surprise special awards tonight. And the first one is for the most beautiful canopy of trees. And this award is sponsored by Bartlett Tree Experts. This award recognizes excellence in the development and maintenance of a community's tree canopy program. Here to present the award for Bartlett is Scott Jameson. And while Scott comes forward, I will announce the top 3 nominees for the most beautiful canopy of trees. And they are Gallipolis, Ohio, Lexington, Kentucky, and Saratoga, California. Scott? And of course, please tell us a bit about Bartlett Tree Experts,
thank you,
okay?
thank you, yeah. Bartlett's honored to be here tonight because we're a tree care firm, national firm, international firm based in Connecticut. We have about 100 offices around the country, and we do everything from trees in backyards to beautiful Hope College here in Holland. I hope you check them out when you're here. And one of our hallmark projects, however, is the 9/11 National Memorial in New York City. We cared for those trees that went into the memorial for about 5 years. Someone else planted them, and then we continue caring for those trees in New York City today. And how many people have been to that location? The single landscape element that was chosen for that memorial were trees. That when you go to that memorial and you walk on that site, you walk up to the two pools that are the footprints of the towers that came down. And those pools are called reflecting absence. And when you're there, that is exactly what you feel, reflecting absence. It's when you walk under the canopy of those trees that you feel the comfort that the landscape architect Peter Walker intended when he created that memorial, that trees were selected to comfort a nation. And we're honored to be on that memorial. And I had a chance to meet Peter Walker a few years ago, and he was signing a book, and I told him I was with Bartlett, and he looked up at me and he said, Scott, he's 85 now. He's one of the most famous landscape architects in the world. And he said, as I go around to my projects around the country, the hardscape is gone, the perennials have changed, the entire design has been redesigned by someone else. The only element that remains are trees. He said, for the rest of my life, every design I do will be based on trees. And that's what he did at the 9/11 National Memorial. He expects those trees to live for 100 years. So we're honored to present this award because really a beautiful canopy really is about a legacy within a city. And let me say who our winner is here. So the winner of the Bartlett Tree Expert Special Award for Most Beautiful Canopy of Trees goes to Saratoga, California. Please come on up.
Saratoga has a beautiful canopy that is amplified by the fact that the city has a building code that requires buildings to be no taller than 2 stories. Tree canopy coverage is approximately 40%, which is excellent for a city of any size, but especially impressive in such a dry climate. Over 4,200 trees have been planted and inventoried since 2010. The monitoring will continue to assure an attractive tree canopy for generations to come.
I couldn't be more pleased about anything in the world than to be honored for trees. I was on the school board for 10 years and I resigned in protest because they were cutting down a major historic tree. And it's become my nom de plume ever since then. That's all. I'm the tree lady. And I had on tree jewelry this morning. But anyway, I'm just so thrilled. I can't tell you. Thank you, Jack. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The second surprise award tonight is for the most innovative environmental initiative involving water conservation. This award is sponsored by Ewing Irrigation. This award recognizes unique, innovative, and effective practices that have a significant positive impact. Here to present the award for Ewing Irrigation is Steve McCarter. While Steve comes forward, I'll announce the top 3 nominees for the most innovative environmental initiative involving water conservation. The nominees are Fairhope, Alabama, Hammond, Louisiana, and Morro Bay, California.
Good evening. My name is Steve McCarter. I'm the National Water Efficiency Product Manager for Ewing Irrigation, and I'm here tonight representing our 1,100 employees across 21 states, 197 branch locations, as we work every day to provide our customers, both commercial, residential contractors, institutional users, municipalities, with water-conserving and efficient irrigation products. We're pleased and proud to be a part of America in Bloom, And I have the envelope here in front of me. The winner of the Ewing Irrigation Special Award for Most Innovative Environmental Initiative involving water conservation goes to Hammond, Louisiana.
Wow, I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good.
Unfortunately, Hammond couldn't be in attendance tonight, but I want to share with you that Hammond instituted a cutting-edge water reclamation and reuse project. Treated wastewater is pumped several miles away and discharged into a wetland, which once was a cypress swamp. Saltwater intrusion and poor lumbering practices destroyed the cypress forest and the associated plant and animal life. This reclamation effort has now pushed the saltwater back to the Gulf, and replanting of the cypress forest has had great success. Congratulations to Hammond.
Okay, so now it's time to recognize you and your communities for the amazing things that you're doing and planting pride in your respective communities. We're going to recognize each community and share a special highlight that was identified by your judges. When we talk about a particular community, it showcases something that the judges found exceptional about your community in one of the AIB criteria. While we're sharing this information, we're going to show some photos of your community that you supplied, and they're going to be shown on the screen so that the rest of us can get a tiny feel for your community. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to call each city individually. Everyone can come to the front of the stage this time, and you'll receive your plaque and appreciation for your participation. And after receiving your plaque, you'll step off to the stage to the photo area again. And this may take a bit more time, but everyone here has worked long and hard, and so we feel it's vitally important that everyone be recognized and thanked. And a note for the judges, when your population category is called, go ahead and make your way over to the photo area so that the communities can meet you and they can have their photo taken with the judges that judge their community. So we're going to go by population category so you can anticipate when your community is going to be called in order to keep things moving. So Laura, kick us off.
All right, let's get started. We're going to start with the communities in the under 3,500 category. The judges that should make their way to the photo area are Tony Ferrara, Susie Stratton, Leslie Pittenger, and Marlboro Packard. All right, remember, each community, when called, you can come to the front of the stage if you wish. We're going to start with Castle Rock, Washington. Castle Rock, Washington is recognized by its judges for their floral displays. The flower displays that greet you as you enter Castle Rock are second to none. It is as colorful and well-maintained as any garden you would visit throughout the country. Kudos to Castle Rock for really knowing how to plant color and plant pride in your community. This is Castle Rock, Washington. All right, moving on to Combined Locks, Wisconsin. Combined Locks receives special mention for its landscaped areas. Sorry, Charlie, I took over. I like to talk, so.
Combined Locks, Wisconsin. Combined Locks is receiving special mention for its landscaped areas. As you enter, you realize that there's so much pride and cooperation within this small community. Each home is immaculately manicured with beautiful gardens that are maintained as if it was a privilege to be in this community. It is as if you're in a normal Rockwell painting where time has stopped. Congratulations, Combined Lock.
Edmonston, Maryland. Environmental efforts are a priority in Edmonston. The community is Sustainable Maryland certified, recycles, uses LED lighting, solar panels to heat the water at Town Hall, and purchases 100% clean wind energy to illuminate streetlights. They aggressively search out grant opportunities, and they are have provided funds for an electric car, rain gardens, and the renovation of a major street in town called Decatur Street. It includes permeable pavers, bioretention cells, green spaces with trees, and LED street lighting. This is Edmonston, Maryland.
And the last community in this category is Independence, Louisiana. Because Independence was not competing, they didn't receive a score, a Bloom rating, or a special mention, and they're not in attendance this evening, but we want to thank them very much for their participation in American Bloom.
Charlie, I want to interrupt. Do you remember, does anybody know we're actually live streaming this over the internet right now? First time ever.
Awesome.
So thank you. Thanks to Holland TV for doing that. We'll be doing that all weekend, so it's pretty exciting. I hope you can see my new shoes.
And my new haircut.
My new belt.
All right, the next population category is the 3,500 to 6,000. And the judges are Linda Cromer and Melanie Riggs. So if y'all make your way to the picture area. All right.
All right, the first community is Bruton, Alabama. The judges recognize the overall impression of Bruton. Wonderfully preserved, restored, and repurposed buildings, state-of-the-art educational facilities, an expansive and expanding park system, lush and lovely landscaping, and a myriad of festivals and community events all add up to an enviable quality of life for the residents of Bruton, Alabama.
Catskill, New York. Catskill receives special recognition for its heritage preservation. Catskill must be seen through many lenses to appreciate the breadth of commitment this community has to preserving its heritage. Catskill generally shares its heritage with visitors and makes certain that the youth of the community appreciate their special world. Catskill's respect for its heritage provides for a rich today and an exciting tomorrow. So congratulations, Catskill.
Lewisburg, West Virginia. Bravo to Lewisburg for its heritage preservation. There is a proud history reflected in its buildings and the residents who maintain them. 3 historic cemeteries, the first-class North House Museum, and handsome architecturally significant private homes tell the rich story of this charming haven nestled in the verdant Greenbrier Valley.
West Columbia, Texas. West Columbia puts a priority on heritage preservation. In fact, in West Columbia, you breathe in history like you breathe in air. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. An important stop on the Texas Historical Commission's designated Independence Trail, West Columbia became the first capital of the Republic of Texas in 1836.
You sound like you're from Texas. You're awfully proud of this.
So congratulations, West Columbia.
All right, next up is the 6,000 to 12,500 population category. The judges, Katie Moss-Warner and Karen Rendell. So Libby will take care of distributing the plaques in your absence. All right. Yes, Libby, you will. All right, we're going to start with Belpre, Ohio. Belpre receives special recognition for its urban forestry. Belpre has an impressive number of large trees, some of which are positioned in their beautifully maintained public parks. A heritage tree planting was done of trees from historic sites. The historic grove has 27 trees that are now mature and lend a special character to the park. Belpre values its tree canopy and is doing what it can to protect and preserve its urban forest. This is Belpre, Ohio. They all came.
Morro Bay, California. The judges recognize Morro Bay's community involvement. Morro Bay in Bloom has achieved record community involvement in large part because of very specific strategies that work, including meeting for 2 hours every Saturday for a specific task, partnering with other organizations to accomplish goals, and a weekly email inspiring residents to participate no matter what age or ability. Congratulations, Morro Bay.
Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. Newtown Square's heritage preservation is recognized this evening. There is a strong commitment among Newtown Square residents and businesses to preserving the community's heritage. The youth-related events at the various sites around town expose them to Newtown Square's unique past on a continuing basis. The longstanding Passport to History program at the paper mill has touched more than 100,000 students during its existence. Congratulations, Newtown.
Tarboro, North Carolina. You notice I said that correctly. Yes, sir. Tarboro is recognized for its heritage preservation. It's one of the oldest incorporated towns in North Carolina. The historic residential district is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and covers 45 blocks with plans to expand. The town common is one of only 2 historic town commons remaining in the United States. The Tarboro Historic District Commission ensures that the beauty and integrity of the historic heritage of Tarboro remains for all time. Congratulations, Tarboro. All right, moving on to the 12,500 to 16,000 population category. The judges were Kristen Patagus, Diana Weiner, and Jack Klassen. If you can make your way over to the picture area.
All right, we'll start with Holliston, Massachusetts. Look at their shirts, very cool. So, Holliston receives special recognition from its judges for their community involvement. That doesn't surprise me. So Holliston still maintains the long New England tradition of limited government with town meetings where every voter may attend and every voter may vote on public policy issues. This has resulted in a large number of volunteer commissions and boards that exercise significant influence over the direction of the community. The key ingredient for the success of volunteerism in Holliston is the extensive collaboration between different groups and the can-do attitude that prevails. Holliston, Massachusetts.
Marietta, Ohio. Landscaped areas are a priority for Marietta. This is a city of engaged residents who selflessly volunteer their time and resources to create beauty in their landscapes, parks, conservation areas, and businesses. They enlist all of their skills to assess, design, secure materials, and skilled personnel, and install gardens, all with volunteer assistance. The results are truly remarkable. Congratulations, Marietta.
Warrenville, Illinois. Look at those shirts. All right, Warrenville receives special recognition for its environmental efforts. In 2012, Warrenville joined the Cool Cities Initiative for collaboration to implement clean energy solutions that curb global warming. Since then, Warrenville has received Sierra Club's Cool Cities Award. Warrenville's long history of recycling has allowed its residents to make a difference locally, recycling over 51% of its waste. Bioswales and retention ponds with native plants are used throughout the city to reduce stormwater runoff and create habitat for wildlife. Warrenville, Illinois.
And the final city in this category is Woodhaven, Michigan, receiving special recognition for its overall impression. Now, the initial impression is of the clean, uncluttered, and weed-free streets. And the Downtown Development Authority works to ensure businesses meeting the city's level of aesthetic standards, including mandatory addition of brick facades to all older buildings renovated in the commercial district, upgrades of parking lot landscapes that include the additions of shade trees and shrubs, new street lights with banners, underground power lines, and repairing damaged streets and sidewalks. Congratulations, Woodhaven.
All right, we're going to move on to the 16,000 to 20,000 population category. Judges were Evelyn Alamani, Stephen Patagus, and Billy Butterfield. Fairhope, Alabama. Fairhope received special recognition this evening for its urban forestry. The Knoll Park Longleaf Pine Sandhill Restoration Project is unique in many ways. The project is taking a species consisting of some 120-year-old trees, a species that doesn't tolerate disturbance around its root zone, that needs the area around it to be burned periodically, that doesn't produce an abundance of seeds, and has committed to reestablishing these trees in an urban park. That's a big undertaking. This is a 50-year vision for the city, and it is coming to fruition now as new seedlings are popping up all over the place. Congratulations.
Fairview Park, Ohio. Fairview Park receives special recognitions for its landscaped areas. Many of the neighborhoods are defined by their attractive landscapes and large trees. The judges give special commendations to the Garden Club, the Green Team, and other volunteers for their work to improve landscapes all over the city. Congratulations, Fairview Park.
Madisonville, Kentucky. Heritage preservation in Madisonville is recognized this evening. There is a strong pride of place and heritage. Preservation has taken a strong foothold with the implementation of a historic district commission and the resulting designation of a large portion of the business district as a historic district. Many programs reflect a growing awareness that heritage is important. That's Madisonville, Kentucky.
Ottawa, Illinois. Ottawa's heritage preservation is being celebrated tonight. Heritage sites are plentiful in Ottawa, starting with the historic downtown that is on the National Register. The site of the second Lincoln-Douglas debate in 1858 has been turned into an attractive park, and the debate is memorialized with larger-than-life sculptures of Lincoln and Douglas. Murals depicting events in the city's history can be found throughout the downtown area. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Ottawa. Oh, the first debate. Okay, I stand corrected. The first debate. Okay, moving right along to the 20,000 to 30,000 population category. The judges were Marlboro Packard and Lisa Netherland.
All right, we're going to start with Calabasas, California. Calabasas has exhibited the highest degree of commitment and action in urban and historic preservation. Local ordinances protect existing historic and natural resources. Tree by tree and building by building protection, as well as serious attention to viewscape protection, are examples of heritage awareness. Congratulations, Calabasas.
Hammond, Louisiana. Hammond is recognized for its outstanding job it has done in heritage preservation. The care and attention to the preservation of the tangible history, as well as the respect for its heritage trees, make Hammond a regional leader in caring for and preserving its history and culture. The involvement in this cultural effort includes all age groups and greatly strengthens the sense of place that highlights Hammond as a special place to be. Congratulations, Hammond, Louisiana.
All right, Venice, Florida. Community involvement in Venice is recognized this year. A model volunteer organization, Venice Area Beautification, merges seamlessly with city officials. making it difficult to separate volunteers from staff. This energetic group collaborates with a host of other volunteer organizations to provide floriferous landscapes, hanging baskets, as well as place containers to keep Venice blooming. Congratulations, Venice.
Winter Park, Florida. Winter Park certainly values its heritage preservation. The Hannibal Square Heritage Center is one of the most noteworthy heritage efforts in Winter Park. The African American community has always been an integral part of the heritage of Winter Park, and the changes in society wrought in the 1960s and 70s often meant that the social, economic, and cultural identity of the African American community might fade away. However, Winter Park residents are instead celebrating and showcasing the artistic and cultural uniqueness of the Hannibal Square community. Congratulations, Winter Park.
All right, next up is the 30,000 to 40,000 population category. The judges were Jack Klassen, Meg Whitmer, and Evelyn Alamani. And we're going to start with Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Hopkinsville receives special recognition for its overall impression. Hopkinsville has added many new improvements to complement the attractive parks and memorials seen throughout town. The new gateway sign welcomes drivers from the interstate highway, and the new wayfinding signage helps direct visitors to important sites, including the new greenway that follows the river through town. Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Santa Paula, California. Now, Santa Paula is being recognized for its heritage preservation because it has a multifaceted heritage program, including 4 museums that honor the past: an agricultural, oil discovery, aviation, and local art museum. Many older churches are beautifully restored, while numerous murals and monuments are placed throughout downtown, including the only monument in the U.S. honoring the contribution of farm workers in agriculture. Congratulations, Santa Paula.
Saratoga, California. Saratoga is recognized for its overall impression. Saratoga is a very clean and tidy community. Streets, sidewalks, parks, signage, and buildings are all in great condition. The municipality, residents, and businesses take great pride in maintaining all properties to high standard. The Golden Broom Award is presented to a business owner who takes noticeable pride in their establishment. Cleanup days are scheduled, but it is difficult to see what is needed as the town sparkles. Saratoga, California.
St. Charles, Illinois. St. Charles is recognized for its landscaped areas. There are many beautifully designed and well-maintained landscapes. The landscaped areas are varied, interesting, and colorful. Floral displays are accentuated by combinations of flowering shrubs, ornamental grasses, and evergreen foliage. The park system takes great pride in their commitment to quality landscapes throughout the entire community. Congratulations, St. Charles. Next up is the over 40,000 population category. The judges were Alex Pearl and Barbara Vincentson.
All right, we'll start with Henderson County, North Carolina.
Oh, can I do this one?
You're from North Carolina, sure.
Okay,
But I get any Ohio reference.
okay.
Okay.
Henderson County, North Carolina. I'm from the little town just west of Asheville, which is in Haywood County. It's 2 counties over, and this is a beautiful county. But I digress. Henderson County's heritage preservation is celebrated tonight. Throughout the county, various nonprofit organizations plus historic preservation commissions actively work to preserve the aesthetics of the region. Numerous districts and landmarks within the county have received local designation, which provides protection that accompanies this distinction. Most impressively, Historic Flat Rock Incorporated, a 501c3 dedicated to preserving the heritage of the area, has a very active volunteer base which effectively raises monies. Congratulations, Henderson County, North Carolina. Okay, I'll do Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington, come on down. Lexington is recognized for its overall impression. From the moment one enters the municipal limits, visitors and residents alike are struck with the elegance and energy that vibrates throughout the community. From the peaceful rolling hills of the outer protected green spaces to the excitement of the downtown, one is struck with the activity of a city that is constantly on the move. Lexington's mix of educational, cultural, and social organizations that influence the mind draws citizens to engage in many pursuits. Congratulations, Lexington, Kentucky.
It's really an interesting perspective as you all get to see the photos, but it's really fun to watch the cities turn around and see photos of their cities and be excited by what they're seeing. I mean, that's really cool. All right, Rockford, Illinois. Urban forestry is a priority in Rockford. The city wears the nickname of the Forest City proudly. Through wide collaboration of agencies, Rockford's urban forest has prospered. Thousands of trees have been planted to protect and improve air quality and manage water runoff. Tree ordinances have been legislative that make sense and can be implemented. Tree ordinances have been legislative that make sense and can be implemented. Rockford's dollars that are devoted to the urban forest are well spent in a responsible manner. Well done. All right, so now let's move on to the champions category. What's that? The champions category is new this year. Communities that have won 3 population and/or outstanding achievement awards over the years have earned the Circle of Champions designation. For the first time, those in this elite Circle of Champions participated in the champions category. 9 cities are in the champions category this year, so we split them into small and mid-size. And we're going to start by recognizing those in the small champions category. The judges were Bruce Riggs and Leslie Pittenger.
And our first city is Echo, Oregon. The judges recognize Echo's heritage preservation. The stories are effectively told of the struggles and challenges of Native American tribes, early settlers, immigrants, and the development of the railroad in 1883. Echo has met its challenges and has repurposed many historic buildings while maintaining the character of a Western town. Work is ongoing and every year brings new and exciting projects. Congratulations, Echo.
Gallipolis, Ohio. Over the many years that Gallipolis has participated in the AIB program, it has been recognized for its heritage preservation. In those recognitions, the heritage buildings and monuments are often highlighted. But this year's recognition for heritage preservation acknowledges those aforementioned assets, but also brings attention to the residents from the past and their rich stories that now rest in the 3 large community cemeteries. The stories of people interned in this cemetery are so well told that it paints a compelling image of their lives. Congratulations, Gallipolis, Ohio.
Greendale, Indiana. Bravo to Greendale on its floral displays. Greendale is a perfect example of a blooming community. Scores of hanging baskets adorn both lamp poles and street signs. Double baskets hung from sturdy light poles have increased floral displays, and water-saving containers have reduced the overall watering efforts. There are also floral displays in front of all city offices, many businesses, and residences. They were colorful, eye-catching, and contain a diverse variety of perennials, annuals, and foliage plants. Congratulations, Greendale.
Lewis, Delaware. Floral displays are a priority in Lewis. The municipality, businesses, and residents work hard at creating the most spectacular floral displays. Hanging baskets abound. Containers of all sizes, shapes, and colors are artistically planted and lovingly maintained throughout the community. Gorgeous color combinations make the floral display some of the most eye-catching features in the town. It seems like the water has love in it.
McCall, Idaho. McCall receives special attention for its urban forestry efforts. McCall's Tree Committee has worked to strengthen the urban forest and provide leadership to preserve, protect, and promulgate the tree canopy. The dedication of the Tree Committee, city staff, and McCall citizens preserves the large and majestic ponderosa pines and Douglas firs that are found all throughout the community. The Tree Committee is an extremely valued asset to McCall. Congratulations, McCall.
All right, the last group of communities to be recognized is the mid-sized champions. The judges were Bill Hahn and Ed Hooker. The first community in this category is Arroyo Grande, California. Congratulations for your accomplishments in heritage preservation. Arroyo Grande has been a center for agriculture in the Central Coast region. Rich soil and a mild climate have drawn settlers to the area dating back generations upon generations upon generations. Celebrations of the agricultural heritage of the area occur throughout the year. Congratulations to Arroyo Grande, California.
Estes Park, Colorado. Estes Park received special recognition for its overall impression. Congratulations for your accomplishments in this category. With a visionary town leadership, the dedicated city employees and civic-minded volunteers work tirelessly to ensure residents are constantly reminded of the beauty of the wilderness that surrounds them. Throughout the community, in residential and commercial areas alike, there is a sense of pride and a willingness to work together to keep Estes Park blooming. Congratulations, Estes Park.
Holland, Michigan. Congratulations to Holland for receiving special recognition for your environmental efforts. Holland Energy Park replaces a coal-fired generating plant with a new, more sustainable natural gas facility. Construction of this $240 million effort is underway and due to be completed next December. It is the largest Bureau of Public Works project in the city's history. The project has three major goals: to be sustainable, make Holland a community where people are passionate about clean air, water, and habitat, and create a river trail for outdoor recreation. Congratulations to Holland on this innovative project.
Washington, Missouri. Washington, Missouri is receiving kudos for their outstanding urban forestry efforts. With able leadership at the helm of the Parks Department, educated and certified staff, and great partners, Washington has seen great results. For 10 years, Washington has been named a Tree City USA City and has even received growth awards the past couple of years. Well done, Washington, Missouri. Wow. Is that impressive or what? Truly, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And as we've been reading off the descriptions of all the communities and the accolades for their efforts, these pictures have been awesome in terms of depicting the tireless efforts on the part of all the communities. So have we had a great night or what? It's been good. Each of your communities have been recognized for its outstanding efforts. There were a great many ideas shared when we started recognizing each community, and there's so many takeaways that each one of us can implement in our own communities. But how in the world can you remember everything you heard? Well, you don't have to. That's the good news. Thanks to the generosity of AIB volunteers, Evelyn Alamani and Leslie Pittenger, they've compiled all of tonight's special recognitions into a book. And they've included a best idea from each of your communities so that we can learn from each other and try these great ideas in our own towns. This is a fantastic resource, and each one of you will be getting a copy of that special book when you exit the room this evening. So thank you, Evelyn and Leslie.
Do have a couple housekeeping notes. A reminder that tomorrow night we will have dinner in downtown Holland, and if you want to make dinner reservations, please visit the Holland Visitors Bureau table. It's beside the registration table. They'll take care of your dinner reservations. The walking tour, if you registered for tomorrow's walking tour, please go to the Visitors Bureau table. They have a walking tour packet for you. That will help us also with our counts to know who's going. If you originally did not sign up for the walking tour but have changed your mind because you've seen how cool this town is and you want to do the walking tour, you can do that. The Visitors Bureau can take care of getting you in our counts. Okay, so let's talk about the silent auction. The mighty iPhone says it's about 8:55, so at 9:15, the silent auction will end. So that means last minute bidding is open until 9:15, and there's some really good stuff out there. Over 90 items donated this year to the silent auction. Unbelievable. So thank you to Katie Moss Warner and Diane Rinkus. Diane, where are you? Or have you just like dropped dead of exhaustion from managing this silent auction? Thank you, Diane. Then that is so much work. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Congratulations to each of you on your special recognition that you received tonight. Your judges were obviously very impressed with everything you're doing to plant pride. Saturday night, we will announce the winners of the YouTube Video Award, the Community Champion Award, the Outstanding Achievement Awards, and the Population Category Awards. And we're going to the Boatworks Waterfront Facility. Unbelievable views. We're going to have a fantastic night Saturday night. All right. But we surprised you tonight with a couple of awards, and as Jack said, we've got more awards tomorrow morning. We've got more awards Saturday morning, so don't miss any of the sessions because your community may be winning an award. Things are going to start tomorrow morning at 7:30. We have breakfast, courtesy of the Holland Visitors Bureau. The Showcase of Innovation is going to open at 8, and then our keynote speaker begins at 8:15. He's the amazing Bill Johnson. We're going to have great sessions. We're going to have a really special afternoon tomorrow at Windmill Island Gardens, and then the walking tour of Holland, and then a wonderful evening on our own in downtown Holland. So we have a great day in store for you tomorrow. Thank you, and have a great night.
One more announcement. One more. And this is the economist coming out in me. You may want to tell people where they need to pay for the silent auction items. That's important detail.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'll be right outside the door. There'll be a table just outside this first door. There'll be 3 of us there to handle all the processing. All right, remember, bidding ends at 9:15. It is now 8:55. Let's go get them.